third question is 1 divided by 1 plus sine x plus 1 divided by 1 minus sine x equals to 2 sec squared x. So the first thing I thought of to do would be to change sec squared to 2 times 1 over cos x, because that's a trig identity squared. So once we have the equation equals to 2 times 1 divided by cos x squared, what we can then do is go ahead and multiply the 2 to 1 divided by cos x. That'd be 2 divided by cos x squared. So that leaves us with 1 divided by 1 plus sine x plus 1 divided by 1 minus sine x equals to 2 divided by cos x squared. Okay, so we move that to the other side. So that to the other side of the equation, so that would be 1 divided by 1 plus sine x plus 1 divided by 1 minus sine x minus 2 divided by cos x squared. That equals to 0. So we have 1 divided by 1 plus sine x plus 1 divided by 1 minus sine x minus 2 1 minus sine x squared, because cos x squared is the same thing as 1 minus sine x squared equals to 0. Okay, so we're here now with the equation being equals to 0. So once we do the arithmetic for that becomes 1 plus 1, that's 2, 1 plus sine x minus 2, which gives us 0. So that's 0 divided by 1 minus sine x times 1 plus sine x, because when all of these come together to form the denominator and we get rid of the numerator because they add up to 0, we're going to be left with 1 minus sine x times 1 plus sine x. That's going to give us 0. And any 0 divided by anything is going to be 0. So yeah. And the last trig identity. So sorry, just to go back to here, since anything goes divided by any, so 0 divided by anything is going to be 0. This proves that this trig identity is correct, because at 0 is going to equal to 0, which makes sense. And D, we have sine x times cos x times tan x equals to 1 minus cos squared x. So the first thing I did here would be to change tan x to sine x divided by cos x. So that's going to be sine x times cos x times sine x divided by cos x equals to 1 minus cos squared x. So 1 minus cos squared x, of course, as shown in C as well, it also equals sine x squared, and 1 minus sine x squared is the same thing as cos x. So using that, we get sine x times cos x times sine x divided by cos x equals to sine x squared. So if we multiply these out, cos x here cancels cos x there, so that's going to be sine x times sine x, which is sine x squared, equals to sine x squared, which also shows that this trig identity is correct, because the one side is the same as the other side.